What item left completely unprotected would people not steal? Bottle of apple juice with no label. I was gonna say half empty bottle of Corona. My dad's a musician, and he told me this joke. An accordion player parks his car in a sketchy part of town. He leaves his instrument in the back seat, which is worrisome, but he's only gonna be gone a couple of minutes. When he comes back not 5 minutes later, his heart sinks. His window is shattered, and glass covers the pavement. In the back of his car sits 2 accordions. There's a sock on the road by the side entrance of my school, and it has been there for at least the past year and a half. I'm a sophomore, so I can't verify how long it has truly been there. Bullshit. Now you have an excuse to start talking to the senior girls. Hey, do you know how long that sock's been there? Why? Do you want it? Yeez. A single work glove on the side of a highway. I once saw an untarnished slice of pepperoni pizza on the side of a highway. I did not steal it. I'm pretty sure there was a coyote in the bushes holding a string attached to an elaborate Acme branded trap of some sort. My friend used to put his car keys in a unused diaper next to his lounge chair at a public pool. I didn't register the UN in unused the first time I read that, and it raised many questions. I read it without the UN too. Weird. I have a newborn, and I use a diaper service every Tuesday. I put a bag full of soiled cloth diapers on my front step and they get picked up and replaced with new fresh ones. Nobody is messing with those. Thank God. I thought you were going to say the baby. Babies are so high maintenance and cry all the time. Not worth stealing. I think that in general, books, especially one that has a bookmark in it, people who don't read really don't care about books and wouldn't touch them. People who do read wouldn't dare steal someone else's book in progress. The last copy of the course's textbook. You say, well gosh, is that a distraction I see over there? My car. I leave it unlocked in the sketchiest of neighborhoods. Never even had the glove compartment rifled through. Pretty sure there is a spare key somewhere in there too. But how many times has it been downloaded? You won't download a car. Fuck you, I would if I could. A plane. I was driving by the airport the other day, and I thought to myself, wow, that is the only $50 million thing you can leave next to the parkway and nobody is going to steal it. Horizon Air would like a word. Find this link in the video description. Close bracket. That was wild. I remember seeing the videos and listening to the audio when it happened. I felt so bad for that guy. How nonchalant he was about ending it all. That is sad AF. New York Jets tickets. As a fan, this hurts more than it should. I once left my 1978 Lincoln on a busy street, unlocked, with the keys in the ignition, and the title in the glove box. Unfortunately it was still there the next day. The stuff in my yard. Steals yard, leaves the stuff. Oh, for fuck's sake. My mosquito collection. TF. A Mitsubishi Mirage. Lol. I drive a G4, can confirm. Left it unlocked accidentally a number of times at work. I left 2 Washington Redskins tickets on the dash in my car. Some asshole broke the window and left 2 more tickets. Ha. My virginity. It's our virginity. Greetings, comrade. A copy of Jack and Jill by Adam Sandler. I'd totally steal that. I need something to level my desk. A juicero. Debt. It always cracks me up when I have to go through 19 layers of security to pay my bills. Like, bro, if you want to pay my Spectrum bill, be my guest. No, just reverse mug someone, give them your debt. Child me. Don't know why, but none of the pedos or the kidnappers wanted me. I went up to strangers alone and asked them if they had candy in their cars/vans all the time. Maybe I wasn't cute enough. Maybe you were too cute, and they all felt intimidated by your good looks and confidence. Oh well, aren't you just the sweetest? You wouldn't even need candy to talk young me into your vehicle. My heart. I'd steal that. Never know when you might need a spare. Highly enriched uranium, with no lead case, and a Geiger counter clicking away like a madman next to it. Actually, there was a case in a city in Brazil where a 93G capsule of cesium-137, a highly radioactive material, was stolen from an abandoned hospital facility that would later end up in a scrapyard, where it was picked by a family because of its fascinating blue glow. Long story short, 250 people were somewhat affected by radiation. 25 people ended up with radiation sickness and 4 people died. Wikipedia even has a page for it. Find this link in the video description. He inserted the screwdriver and successfully scooped out some of the glowing substance. Thinking it was perhaps a type of gunpowder, he tried to light it, but the powder would not ignite. Peak human intelligence here. Nothing, anything and everything will be stolen by someone. There was this homeless man taking a shit at a public park in my hometown this one time, and he was shitting on a piece of newspaper to dump it later. His common practice. We let him be, because at least he's not dumping it on the ground anymore. Some drug addict actually went and stole the turd and the shitty paper right from under his butt. I don't even know what he did with it after. Anything can be stolen, anything. If you have it, or you got it, or you made it, and someone else can get it too, I can almost guarantee you that it would be stolen. My granddad used to say, the only thing people won't steal is a red hot stove, and that's because they didn't think to bring oven mitts. Going about this the wrong way, you should name items that the kind of people who would buy them are the kinds of people who would not steal them. Stuff people put on their lawns made out of plastic. Not many 60-year-old women will try to do a daytime theft. Bibles. If you want one you can get one for free, and if you want one you probably have a nice one, and you probably wouldn't steal one. Specialty magazines and books. If you are the type of person who reads say Pumps and Systems magazine, or has a dog-eared copy of the Machinist Handbook, chances are you have a successful life you would not want to risk over so little. Don't hide your money under a mattress, hide it in a book. People will steal plastic flamingos and garden gnomes because they think it's funny, but any other decorations will most likely be left alone. People at my high school did this, although it was from school property and not somebody's lawn. I'd still bet people would steal from people's lawns though, especially because people with plastic flamingos tend to have like 30. We once stole some flamingos from someone's lawn and took them with us on vacation. We took a bunch of pictures of the flamingos partying, wearing flower layers, visiting tourist sites and the like, and intended to return them afterwards with an album of their vacation photos, but then we forgot which house we stole them from. A Star Wars Christmas special DVD. Wait, that exists? We don't talk about it. A Blu-ray disc of Watson and Holmes. What have you bring upon this cursed world? Statue of Liberty. I don't know, $226,107.80 in scrap metal. $30k more in steel too. I wouldn't put it past someone to try. Yeah, if you want to destroy it. But what if you want as a whole? Would be pretty difficult to do, unless people were to break it down and rebuild it. Fill it with slime, and play the right music, and it will walk itself wherever you want. Garage bins. We leave them unprotected every week, at a set time and place, and they still ain't stolen. Yeah, we have had ours stolen numerous times actually, more often stolen than you would think. Used condom. The don't stick your dick in crazy thread would like to know your location. Most things if you live in Japan. Japan got all of its theft done in ninjing.